Hello everyone, in this video we'll try to see how functions are executed in the memory. So whenever, let's say, we define any kinds of function and whenever we call that particular function, so in the memory actually how this particular function will be executed, we'll try to see this particular visualization. So for this I'm going to use this particular function. I think you remember I have written this particular function called odd and even number actually calculation. So I'll just copy this particular function and I will open up this Python tutor website. I think you know what is Python tutor. There actually we can visualize our code, right? So let's open up our Python tutor and there actually we can visualize this particular code. So guys, this is the Python tutor website. So here I'm going to paste this particular code snippet. And now if I click on visualize execution, now you can see my visualization has started and my interpreter is reading from the first line. You can see. Now if I click on the next button, see what will happen. If I click on the next button, directly this particular execution will come at the last. Okay, why? Because I told you whenever we define any kinds of function, if you execute this particular function, you won't be getting any kinds of output. That means it will look for why you are calling that particular function. Like that means it will look for whether you have called that particular function or not. If you called, it will execute from that line only. Okay, if you haven't called, it won't be executing. That is the idea. Now you can see I'm calling my function at the line number 7. You can see odd even. I'm just calling this particular function. Inside that I'm passing one value, okay, which is nothing but 5. Now see what will happen before executing this particular print statement. First of all, it will go inside this particular function and will execute all the code inside that. Okay, now if I click here, you will see that it will go inside the function. Okay, it will go inside the function and here you can see one block would be created. See, whenever you are executing a function, what will happen in the memory? It will create a temporary block. Let's say this is a room. A room means, let's say this is your entire RAM. Okay, this is your entire RAM block. So whenever you are executing this particular function, whenever a function is getting called, it will create a temporary block inside this particular room or inside this particular memory block. Let's say this is the room it has created. Okay, this is the room it has created. You can see this is a room it has created. Fine. This is a temporary one. Why I'm calling as a temporary? I'll tell you. So first of all, let me execute all the function one by one. Then I will tell you. So let me clear this particular board. Now see, you can see my function has called and number actually it got 5 because you can see 5 I'm giving as the input. So this particular 5 will come in the num variable. If you click on the next, it will go to the conditional statement. It will check if this particular 5 is a even number or odd number. You can see if I perform modulus operation with respect to 2 and I won't be getting any kinds of reminder is equal to 0. So it will be an odd number. Okay, I think you know it would be an odd number. Let me execute. You'll see that this particular condition is not true. That's why it is coming in the else condition and it is returning this is a odd number. Okay, this is an odd number. You can see. Okay, this 5 is an odd number. Now see, if I again click on the next, it will return that particular odd number in a print and print will print that particular statement and this particular block will be disappeared. That means this particular block would be cleared from the memory. That's why whenever you are working with function always will try to create a temporary block in the memory, and once function, let's say, execution is complete, it will delete that particular block. Okay, if interviewer asks you this particular question, let's say whenever you are working with function, whatever function variable you are defining, whether it would be temporary or it would be fixed. So you always need to know this particular answer. This should be a temporary block. Okay, once function execution is done, this particular block would be deleted from the memory. Okay, so that's how actually function works in the memory. That's how function represents in the memory. Okay, I hope this part is clear right now. Fine. So this was a quick topic. I just wanted to let you know how function works in the memory and how it is getting called. Fine. So I hope you got it. Thank you so much for watching this particular video and I will see you next time.